Her contributions are immeasurable, really. She's stepped in to lead BC Care this past year, obviously leading Menno Place through a pandemic.
She's an accreditation surveyor, she's a fellow of the Canadian College of Health Leaders, and she's always advocating and championing for the development of everyone around her.
Well, my main role was as an operator, but I also had the opportunity a few times to contribute on the sector level. I worked side by side with Daniel Fontaine. We went to Ottawa. We advocated for a number of things with Mike Klassen. We spoke very, very closely to all our provincial partners, and we developed many relationships.
As a surveyor with Accreditation Canada, Karen brings invaluable experience, knowledge, and insight to healthcare organizations in Canada and internationally.
You know, as minister, I admired her because she was that powerful voice for seniors. And, you know, the health ministry is very big, and she made sure that the voices of seniors, particularly those in care, were recognized and heard by the ministry, and that their response was sufficient for the needs of the sector.
Karen, as a provincial leader, has been in the forefront of what it means to advocate for seniors across our province. When she received her fellow with the Canadian College of Health Leaders, she became a national face of senior care and advocacy long before it became something that was critical when COVID hit.
I never ever anticipated anything so hard in my career, and I saw how our sector was hit the hardest, and we had the opportunity to really work with partners to get through that difficult time. Well, that was one idea that I had, to find a way to get families to come into our building when the rules were that at that time that they couldn't visit, and we were desperate for staff to clean. So I thought, why can't we reach out to families, to granddaughters, to daughters, to spouses if they're young enough, and why don't we welcome them into our environment? Because I know that when my husband was in the care home, I wanted his room really clean, and I also wanted to be there to see him. There's nothing worse than separating family from their loved ones, so it was a wonderful win-win for all of us.
When you walk around our campus of care, which is 11 acres and 700 seniors here, you will see an entirely different campus. One that has been beautified, money has been spent, focus has been on our seniors. It's been a remarkable journey to see what can come from a person who has a vision and a determination to see it through.
So long-term care has a huge future ahead, and I'm very, very excited that finally we have had people recognize that it's very important to focus on our sector.
I think she's given her entire life, her whole life, her heart, her soul, her all of her efforts, her energies, towards making things better for seniors, and it's because she loves them.
If only we could have more Karen Biggs in this world and in this sector, we'd have amazing, amazing healthcare outcomes.
I would say, Karen, we all love you. We really do. You're an amazing person, and you're a great example for all of us.